to another one. This is one of those spur of the moment videos where I see things and I want to express things, right? And one thing, everybody's spinning the doctrine to work for them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people's making sense, you know, but can they make dollars? And I'm talking about spiritual dollars, binary bucks, cosmic liquidation. You know what I'm saying? But 607 he's been dropping a lot of Remembrance. But I don't even know if he knows if he's dropping Remembrance. But I was watching a video earlier and he was dropping some things. This is one of those videos where he wasn't really spaced out and bugging as he usually is. But I want y'all to check this out. Listen to this real quick.
Don't matter at all, right? So I just want to ask you, what makes you think, or what made you feel like, okay, cool, I'm gonna take this medication because it comes from your father?
I didn't have a choice. So
Come on, man, you got a choice.
nah, you don't.
Now, basically, he talking about bipolar, right? And a lot of people feel like that's from depression, because I even suffered from that, and I even thought that was depression. You know what I mean? But come to find out, that's bad codes. You know, spiritual people might say that's bad spirits, right? But check this out.
Let me plug you in, right? So you go in these hospitals and they say you cannot leave unless you take this medication. So you go a couple days and you don't take it. Then the doctor's like, well, you're not going.
Now that's crazy. I ain't never known people to have bipolars and have to take medication and be like, you know, bound by the hospital's rules in order to take that medication. That's wild.
So I really didn't have a choice, and there were times I came out the hospital, didn't take it, and then you kind of need to take it once you take it. So it's like, eventually I just get.
I ain't gonna lie. When they gave me that shit and tried to, you know, because they say I'm schizophrenic, I hear voices, which is definitely true. But it's not the type of voices you might think, right? And that medication puts you in la la land for real. Listen, man. Anybody else out there taking that medication, I advise you to leave it alone and get back to who you really is, because it's crazy.
And it was like, well, I want to be sane, at least a little bit.
He was already sane.
I know.
So what made him take you to the doctor? Explain to my viewers what you was doing that made them diagnose you with bipolar. What was you doing? What was going on with you?
Well, the first time I went in the hospital, I was 15, so it was more or less, they just watched me just kind of bounce off the walls, be like up one moment, then I'm sitting down talking to some people, then I'm like running around, you know, looking crazy, and then eventually that was the mood stabilizers, and then like
mood stabilizers.
Different kinds. This is a mood stabilizer for mood stabilizer.
Let me tell you something, man. You gotta stay away from all that type of shit. You gotta stay away from all that type of shit. That shit will not have you your regular self. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something.
Just trying to focus on myself, and I hate to say it, become a man, because everyone likes to think, oh, you're a man already. But that's kind of where I'm at in life. I'm trying to be a man.
Great thing you said that, right? Because a lot of people.
Yeah, that means he's standing in the mirror, man. You know what I mean? Word. Round of applause for that young brother right there, because he just stood in front of that mirror. That was dope. That was dope to see that young brother stand in front of that mirror.
I have to be either in the mood,
It's blocking your creation.
I be in the mood, or it's just already there. But I have to really focus on it.
Right. Now let me tell y'all what's going on, right? Y'all, he understand, but I'll probably understand a little bit more in depth, right? Again, you just imbalance, right? That's what they wanted to do, right? They wanted to disconnect you from that, right? But that's what they did, because let me tell you something. The reason why we like we are now, because they couldn't create. When they noticed they couldn't create, they created on us, right?
Now that's a whole fact. A lot of people ain't born with the creation skills, you know? That's why they put the word content in front of it to try to throw you off. But it's all about being a creator. It's all about having creations that come from you. You know what I mean? creation skills. You know, a lot of people don't have it, and it's funny because for us, the ones that have it, we're kind of mind boggled that you don't have it, and that's one of the biggest tricks. That's one of the biggest tricks because we got it, so we think, you know, by default that others have it, but they don't have it, gang.
Get to duplicate and not create, right? So they duplicated everything, right? So when they duplicated everything that we had, they kept the world on repeat. That's why everything you see just keep coming back around, because these bitches can't create. They can't create nothing. Listen, you've been here a long time. 12 to 12, even a broke clock is right 2 times a day. That's how you know the world is fucked up. Because how can a broke clock even be right? Right? So nothing is right from there. I ain't gonna trust nothing else, because that's right.
Now that's kind of crazy how he said that. A fucking broke clock goes around twice in one day. Because it's 24 hours in a day. That's crazy.
Depending on how you view it. Right? So you have to start viewing life in a way that makes you feel better.
That's a whole fact. You definitely gotta view life in a way that makes you feel better. Because it's all about the perception. It's all about how you see things. Because that right there could become your hell or your heaven. Think about that. Think about what you putting out could devour you. You know what I'm saying? That's deep.
Not the way to make other people feel better, not the way to make your mama feel better, your daddy feel better, the way to make you feel better, right? What you think about that, right? What you think about leaving here and, this is the Contact House gang, and you got the package, you came here, but this is development, right? I want to develop you to a certain extent where you understand that I can't develop you. Right? I brought you, I got you.
That's kind of real. You know what I'm saying? See, let me tell you something. It sounds to me like they talking about remembrance, but for some odd, boggling word, no matter how much they talk about remembrance, right? They don't want to repeat that word. That word is like a trigger. It's like a code. And when it's revealed, it's going to unlock some shit. That's a whole fact.
Everything is about everything on earth being free, the sun and the moon. Listen, the sun don't come out when the moon time to shine, baby. Right?
When you say love is discipline?
Discipline and
commitment.
Yes, and you gotta know the difference, right? Because listen, even if I have to give you, I'ma always love you. Even if you do something to me and I have to defend myself against you, I'm gonna do that out of love. I'm not gonna make no move from the Lord's vibration.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make no move out of hate. Because like life is like this. I'm gonna tell you this: you can create as long as what you create don't stop nobody, and you can create as long as what you create don't hurt nobody, even if they're trying to hurt you. That's the truth. So if fuck you, I dish you in the records, you can just be still. Because you be still, you can stop time. Then you gonna visually shut up. You know what I'm saying? So you can stop time. You control time too. Time is not limited, right?
That's crazy. That's deep shit right there. You control time by not making a move. And that's what I be trying to tell niggas. This is what the remembered one does. The remembered one, he bends time. He stands still when people think I'm a go. You heard? And when you think I'm a go, I'm gone.
Time, right? Let me tell you what I mean. I know you control time, because if you don't make a move, nothing else do.
Right.
It's gonna be still for you until you decide to make a move. And once you make a move, life kicks in.
Right.
Life kicks in every time you ask to make a decision. I'm just gonna tell you that you're young.
That's a fact.
Right. You can drift all the time, but when the decision is made, be aware. Even the smallest decision.
And that's what I be telling niggas. You are responsible for your own actions. Every action is gonna get a reaction, and you are responsible for all those. So you really gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. Straight up.
Hey, what you want from the store? And you say, hey, give me a Pepsi. And
Should've got a water.
And they bring you back. Now I'm gonna go deeper than that. Decisions, moment to moment, create your reality. So if you took that decision, they gave you another decision, and that's how you stack up your life. You stack up your life by decision. You know,
That's a fact. Definitely stack up your life by decisions. And the right decisions cause the right remembrance.
Early game. You know, Journey, put yourself in the right position to make the right decisions. Like you made the decision to come here, right? Boom. When you leave here, make a decision to use the content. And then make a decision to keep on getting in contact and make a decision to keep on doing what you gotta be doing. Instead of doing the opposite shit, then you're gonna go up based on your decisions.
Right.
Based on me. I can't do it. Only thing
That's a whole fact, y'all. That's a whole fact. Every conscious decision that you make will bring you a conscious reaction. You gotta make conscious decisions. Those unconscious decisions will get you unconscious reactions every time. Big facts.
Like, you're wrong. So, I would say, yeah, music.
Yeah, he got his head screwed on right. Young bro coming in right.
They know it because they told you it's on the bottom. But what else is gonna do? What's the side effects of it? Ask them that next time you go. Listen, man, this street's unplugged, right?
Yeah, man. I was kind of ill. I ain't gonna lie. 607 be dropping some shit. He be saying some shit. Even though he be a little spaced out and bugged out, but he definitely be saying some shit. Can't take that from him. Alright. Because a lot of people be making this shit confusing, bro. And this shit is simple. And 607 Unc, you be doing that shit. You be making this shit confusing. You be putting a lot of extra shit when you should just be trying to teach people how to remember.
Sell knowledge. But this is what these people do, like Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. They go get this information and then they sell it to you, right?
Now, you heard him out his own mouth say it, but this is what you're doing, gang. This is what you're doing.
I'm gonna put in all big ass words to try to confuse you, but I'm here to tell you there ain't nothing confusing about it.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Ain't nothing confusing about it. Listen, man, life is simple. People complicate life.
Simple, gang. There's only 5 foods. Everything is simple on earth, but everybody make it confusing. Right? But it's simple, gang. It's simple.
Not to change the subject, but
Yeah, it's simple. Stay tuned.